clear, transparent, refreshing. We drink water every day without thinking twice. But how does this perfect liquid end up in a bottle? How does it become sterile, safe, and available all over the world? Today, we'll take you inside one of the largest bottled water factories, where future-forward technology, laboratory-level precision, and a real conveyor of purity come together. All to ensure that every drop meets the highest standards. The process starts long before production begins. Water may come from three types of sources: deep artesian wells, mountain springs, or treated municipal water systems. Each source undergoes rigorous testing, mineral content, microbiological safety, and compositional stability. Geologists, chemists, and engineers work together to find the ideal water. If a source is unstable or prone to seasonal changes, it's eliminated from use. Before water makes it to the bottle, it undergoes a multi-stage filtration process. First, mechanical filters remove sand, silt, and suspended particles. Then, activated carbon modules eliminate odors, organic compounds, and chlorine. After that, UV treatment and/or ozonation kill bacteria, viruses, and fungi. The result: visually and chemically pure water. No color, no taste, no smell. Some brands partially or fully demineralize their water. This means removing excess salts, calcium, magnesium, and iron, creating a neutral, smooth taste. At this stage, technologists may reintroduce precise amounts of minerals for balance. This process is called remineralization, ensuring flavor consistency across all batches and seasons. Here's a fun fact. Plastic bottles are made right at the factory. This ensures full control over hygiene and cuts logistics. Using preforms, small PET plastic blanks, bottles are formed through heat and high-pressure air. The result: lightweight, strong, and perfectly sealed containers. Color, shape, and size may vary by brand, but one thing is constant: safety and durability. Before any water touches the bottle, the container must be spotless. Each bottle is treated with steam, ultrasound, and sometimes hydrogen peroxide. The same applies to caps. They're sterilized, checked for seal integrity, and only then sent to the filling line. This entire process happens in a sterile zone. No dust, no outside air, no contaminants. Modern factories can fill over 30,000 bottles per hour. The filling line is a symphony of speed and precision. Water enters a buffer tank, then flows through sterile pipelines into precision fillers. Each bottle is filled to the exact level. Sensors detect under or overfilled units and instantly remove them from the line. Right after filling, bottles are capped within milliseconds. Every 30 minutes, samples are taken. Dozens of lab experts monitor microbiological safety, pH and mineral content, taste, smell, and clarity, packaging, sterility. Stress tests are also conducted. Can the bottle handle heat? What happens if it's dropped? Will it retain carbonation in case of sparkling water? If even one result is off, the batch is held for investigation. Each bottle receives detailed labeling: production date, expiry, water source, and batch number. Some brands add QR codes with the full product dossier. Next, bottles are grouped: 6, 12, 24 units, shrink-wrapped and placed on pallets. All of this is done by fully automated systems. No human hands touch the product. Plastic is the industry's biggest challenge, and producers are taking action. rPET, recycled plastic, biodegradable bottles, thinner walls to reduce material use, recyclable labels, and glues. Many factories also run plastic return and recycling programs. Alternatives like aluminum, glass, and water-repellent cartons are being actively developed. Finished pallets head to distribution centers. Each one has a unique ID, tracked by GPS, with temperature and humidity controlled throughout delivery. This system allows real-time monitoring, detecting overheating, damage, or delays instantly. Why? To ensure you get the freshest, safest bottle possible. Behind a simple bottle of water lies an incredible industrial process. Engineering, chemistry, automation, quality control, and a deep commitment to sustainability. In Part 2, we'll explore flavored waters, carbonation, aluminum packaging, international logistics, and how bottled water is customized for every corner of the world. Many factories produce not just still water, but also sparkling, with that bold, refreshing fizz. The process begins by chilling the water to 0 goids. Cold water retains carbon dioxide more efficiently. Then, in special carbonation tanks, CO2 is injected into the liquid under pressure of up to 4 atmospheres. Carbonation level is a strictly monitored parameter. Lightly carbonated water requires one ratio, highly carbonated, another. An error in dosage, and the bottle may either explode or feel flat. Each batch is tested, not only for CO2 content, but also for sensory feedback. Does it tickle the tongue? How long does the fizz last? Today, bottled water is more than just H2O. Increasingly, manufacturers offer flavored options: lemon, mint, cucumber, berries, orange. These drinks are usually sugar-free but infused with natural extracts or essential oils. Filtration is done with extra care, preserving flavor without compromising purity. Flavored water has its own dedicated production line with separate standards. Ingredients are dosed to the milligram, ensuring a delicate but recognizable taste. A single factory can produce dozens of packaging options. 330 ml, perfect for on-the-go. 500 ml, the most popular size, 1 to 1.5 liters, for home use, 5 liters, for families or offices, 19 liters, for water coolers. Each format requires its own filling line, capping system, and logistics. For example, 19-liter bottles are made from durable, reusable plastic and undergo dozens of sterilization cycles. Modern factories never stand still. New technologies are already being implemented. Bottles with QR codes that trace the water's journey from source to consumer. Biodegradable caps and labels. PLA bottles made from corn-based plastic. Adhesive-free packaging with magnetic closures. Some brands are testing smart labels with NFC chips. Tap your phone to see ingredients, bottling date, storage temperature, and even a video about the factory. Every plant contains a network of laboratories. In addition to basic quality control, they conduct drop and compression stress tests for bottles, chemical analysis for trace elements, microbiological tests, sensory evaluation, taste, smell, aftertaste, long-term storage assessments, how water changes after 6 to 12 months. Each sample is archived. If a complaint arises, the entire batch's journey can be retraced down to the minute, operator, and room temperature. After packaging, a critical phase begins. Transportation. Pallets are shipped across the country and beyond using refrigerated trucks, insulated trailers, temperature-controlled rail cars. Even brief overheating can affect taste. That's why everything is tracked in real time: GPS, vibration, and temperature sensors, and digital passports. Though water seems universal, it's tailored to each market. In some countries, water is low sodium. In others, it's fortified with magnesium. Some markets prefer glass bottles, others opt for soft plastic. Even the label language, cap shape, and font style are adapted for regional culture. The same brand can look very different in Italy versus the UAE. Modern bottled water plants operate at food and pharma grade standards. HACCP, Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Points, ISO 22000, Food Safety Management, GMP, Good Manufacturing Practice. Each room has a sterile classification. Every staff member wears protective clothing. Air is filtered through HEPA systems. Even the hoses that carry the water are regularly replaced, all to guarantee absolute product safety. Most major producers aim for net zero emissions. Rooftop solar panels, reusing water for non-potable purposes, heat recovery systems, closed-loop cooling cycles. Each bottle now includes a carbon footprint label. Plants publish transparent environmental reports and increasingly earn green production certifications. Despite robots and automation, hundreds of people work at each factory. Water engineers, filling technologists, lab technicians, line operators, logistics coordinators, quality assurance specialists. Every day, they ensure the bottle that reaches your hand is perfect. Water isn't just a liquid, it's trust. People drink it daily, give it to their children, carry it on trips. That's why the brand must be responsible. The label is not just marketing, it's a promise, purity, consistency, and safety. And today's factories deliver on that promise. When we open a bottle of water, we rarely think about the work behind it. But now you know, from the source to your backpack, water goes through dozens of stages: engineering, chemistry, logistics, inspection, and care for the future. So next time you take a sip, remember, it's not just water, it's a high-tech product. Enjoyed the video? Support us with a like, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more behind-the-scenes tours of how everyday products are made in extraordinary ways.